Your team went ahead and you've lost, but tonight you came from behind, staring disaster in the face, I suppose, and the team have answered the questions and come back and won the game.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, test of character. That's what you look for when the chips are down. Who wants to step up and be counted, and they did, because it was difficult. You know, the East Fife have done well this year so far, and yeah, people will say there's a difference in leagues there, but it's cup football, and when they've got the tails up, everyone was pointing at this one to be a shock, and you know, for periods there was it was a chance that it could be, but our lads picked ourselves up, got ourselves back in the game, pushed for the winner within normal time, but then you have to go and see it out, and you have to be disciplined and calm, and I thought we were in extra time, and picked them off when the chances came. We had a lot of chances. We can go and point at them. I think they had a few chances as well there, but that's the excitement that cup football produces. They had nothing to lose. We had everything to lose, and our boys, after a shaky start, because they were playing with fear a little bit for some reason, made sure that we got through the tie, which I know hasn't happened for a little while.
Does that prove to you that nervousness can strike at any level, no matter how many people you're playing in front of? You know, that when you have got that fear factor, you sometimes don't do the things that normally you would do naturally?
Chelsea took a 2-0 lead against Bradford last year, didn't they? Ended up losing, is it 3 or 4-2? It can happen. When it, in cup football, people underestimate how it feels and what it is to actually be out there and up against a team that is looking for a giant killing. I've been on the end of it as a player. It's difficult. It's difficult to get yourself out of a hole, and the boys went and did that very, very well. There's some players there not played a great deal of football. Kieran Kennedy, in fact, that's his first senior game. Thought it was fantastic. Defended very, very well. You know, Jack Leach came and went and really worked hard with Keith Lasley in the middle there when it was tough. Dom Thomas came on at half time and showed a good spark, showed a real appetite to get at the player and go and produce, and he'll be a lot better for that run.
Speaking briefly, if I will, about negatives, were you frustrated at the manner in which we conceded the goal? It was a great finish in the end by the East Fife striker, but you know, leading up to it, could your team have done better?
Yeah, of course we could. Yeah, there's you can look at all goals you give away and pinpoint mistakes from yourselves, whether it's positional, whether it's technical, and we should defend that better, and it set us back. I thought we started okay. So you had a lot of possession of the ball, but weren't using it the way you'd like to. Once we started to move the ball, 2 touches, 3 touch max, you know, the opposition can't get near you, and that little bit of fear can make you do some strange decisions, and that got to us a little bit there. But we've got over it. We've got through the tie, and we move forward to Saturday.
How important Louis Malt's goal? It's a fantastic finish, you know, with about 8 or 9 minutes to go, and that really breathes life into the team, and probably almost could have won it in regulation time at the end.
It's a super finish. He's got that in his armoury. He can side foot it into the back of the net. Was it edge of the box? But picked his spot. Keeper had no chance, and that's on the back of someone there having missed 3 or 4 chances, and a lesser minded player would have wilted a little bit. Probably wouldn't have taken the shot on. But he's a goal scorer. He's worked so hard for the team there. 120 minutes. He never stopped running, and he got his rewards.
Same could go ahead for Scott McDonald, because minutes before he put your team ahead, he missed a glorious chance to score, and he comes back 2 minutes later, and I suppose that's what you get with strikers.
Very easy to criticise him, isn't it? But it's the most difficult thing in the world to go and actually put the ball in the back of the net. He was kicking himself. He knows he could probably do better in that situation, but. You know, he's had several chances this season so far, and it's not gone for him. And again, strength of character. When it really mattered, again, he went and took his chance, and that makes a difference.
And he's also the man, I think it puts you through for Lionel Ainsworth to prod home too. So, you know, it's a contribution from the bench. You mentioned Don Thomas earlier, but it must be encouraging because the guys have come on, have had an impact on the game.
Yeah, you look for that impact, certainly, and the substitutions they did, and it's not easy to sit on the bench. They want to be playing. But it is a squad game, and they've gone and played their part this evening to go and get us a result.
And I suppose, as we said at the start, given Dundee are out, Accies are out, Thistle are out, I suppose it shows the pitfalls of cup football, and we're just glad to be in the hat for the next round.
Yeah, I think probably out of most of them, everyone pinpointed this one probably to be the chance of a shock, and that gives that gives the opposition a real fillip, you know, on home patch to go and drive forward and try and push you back and prey on the deficiencies, the nervousness, and you know, we've gone and come through it. No one's saying that it was perfect, but it was all about getting through, and that strength of character for me should allow us to go and take that forward and to be better.
Well done.
Thank you.